Welcome back to Our Voice. Today we are joined by Laura Simic, Vice President for Advancement at Boise State University. Welcome, Laura.
Thank you, Kim. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, well, we are so glad to have you here with us on the set of Our Voice. To start with, tell us a little bit about your role as Vice President for Advancement.
I've got the best job in the world. The advancement team at Boise State builds relationships with our donors, our alumni, our community partners, our friends, in order to advance the mission of the university. What we do in the education enterprise is bring the resources of time, talent, and treasure to the table so that our students and our faculty can be successful.
That's wonderful. And just share with us, what is the real mission of Boise State University that you really try to further?
Boise State is about connecting with the community and responding to community needs. We have the primary mission of providing a high quality education to our students and help raise the education level of the citizenry overall.
That's wonderful. And BSU has done such important work in those areas in the last few years. And then also BSU recently surpassed a big goal with an even bigger number. Tell us a little bit about the Extraordinary Times, Extraordinary Opportunities campaign.
Yes, the campaign is about scholarships. It's about the extraordinary ways that a college education can really change lives and the extraordinary donors that make that happen as well. It was a $25 million campaign.
Wow.
And last month we passed the goal, and we sit right now at about $29 million. And the campaign was really built on three premises. And those are, first and foremost, providing a quality education with minimal debt for our students. And the second premise is helping our students stay in school and graduate on time. And then the third premise is helping recruit a diverse and wide-ranging student body.
Those are wonderful goals. So you talked about no debt, graduating, not just starting school, but graduating, and a diverse population. So what did you really accomplish? Can you give us a couple of concrete examples of what you accomplished with that campaign?
Sure. What we know about our students is that close to 85–90% of them are receiving financial aid in some form or another. And of those students, about 75% of them are borrowing money to continue their education.
Wow.
That's a huge burden, and we want to help lessen that burden. The other thing we want to be able to do is we know that even $1,000 a year, once a student is at Boise State, can help a student stay in school. What scholarships do is they really allow students to concentrate on their studies, on their academic program. So it helps them make great progress toward their degree in a timely manner. The other piece of that is also, we know that it's a very competitive environment out there in terms of recruiting students. And a scholarship that is somewhere in the half tuition, $3,000–4,000 range can be the deciding factor if a student comes to Boise State, or even if they come to school at all. And we want to encourage more and more students to go to school, to graduate on time, and then be able to enjoy all the benefits that a college education brings over a lifetime.
Switch gears a little bit. About here in Idaho, we have the Don't Fail Idaho campaign, which is raising a lot of good awareness about the need for students to go into college, but also it's raising some concern about, the numbers that we need to increase of students being in college. So tell us a little bit about just that campaign as it relates to what you're doing in all the endeavors of your office.
Sure. We share the goal, and that is to create a more educated citizenry that allows people all the benefits that a higher education that can bring. And we're doing several things to really encourage Idaho students to complete their degree. One of them is Complete College Idaho. That's a really important program, and Boise State is 10% ahead of its benchmark that was set by the State Board of Education for our graduating students, helping students get their degree. We're very pleased that we're ahead of our benchmark. One of the other things that's brand new that we're doing to help Idaho students come to school is we created a scholarship program called the True Blue Promise Scholarship. It's hard to say
Can
three
you say
times
that?
fast.
I was going to say, can you say that again?
True Blue Promise,
Yeah.
the True Blue Promise Scholarship Program, and it is specifically for Idaho students who are incoming freshmen coming to college for the first time. And if the students are Pell Grant eligible, which means they have demonstrated need, if they have a minimum 25 ACT score and a high school GPA of 3.3 or above, we will award them a scholarship that is $2,000 a year for 4 years, or a total of $8,000. What we figure is if a student receives their Pell Grant, which is money they don't have to pay back, along with this scholarship, is they can cover their cost of tuition and required fees each of the 4 years of their academic program.
Well, Laura, your passion for Boise State University is infectious. It takes about 1 minute to meet you and realize that. So just in our last few seconds, what is one thing you love about Boise?
Oh gosh, Boise is fantastic. It's a wonderful community to come into and immediately get involved. And the thing that I love about Boise State is really its innovative spirit. There's a high tolerance for risk. People like to try new things, and it makes us very nimble and responsive to the community. It makes every day different, and it makes it a really exciting place to work.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, it's been wonderful having you on the set. Thank you for joining us. And anybody interested in finding out more can contact Laura through the Office of Advancement at Boise State University. So thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Kim.